Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the morning of Monday, June 1st, 2020. And this is an editorial on CNN and riots. Well, the last 3 days we've had a lot of disasters in cities all over the United States. And people blame it on Mr. George Floyd being killed by the police officer in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now, CNN, with their CEO, Mr. Sucker, I believe his name is, who's a sucker himself, have been flaming the flames of these fire with most all their, what you call them, journalists, as they're called, same as Fox News has been on the other side. Case in point, yesterday, I don't watch CNN that often, but I turned on towards the tail end of Don Lemon's show. Yeah, Don Lemon. If there is a biased African American, Don Lemon is it. And this is the point I'm going to make. He had Hanoi Jane on the show. Hanoi Jane. Really, Don? Really? Her credibility lost with those 58,000 that died in Vietnam. How many of you subscribe to that? I do. Because she made her career on those Americans that she went over there to protest against. If she didn't like the war, she should have stayed in the country and protested like all the other guys that did, or become a conscientious objector. But to go to North Vietnam and did what she did, that was horrifying. That means her credibility in the future is zero. You are known by your actions. And her actions told who she was. 50 years later, at 80 years old, that doesn't make a damn difference. And then he had Bernice King. She knows nothing about her father. She was a little kid. And she tried to explain her father's vision. And she did a lousy job of it. Martin Luther King, if you look at his speeches and his writings and everything, he wanted to have a human race. A human race, Mrs. King. Human. Not a black race, not a white race, not an Asian race, not an Indian race. And what does that entail? Well, you got to give up a lot to become human. Number one, you got to give up, I'm black. Your ancestors were from Africa. And you got to develop a culture. Human culture. The only human culture you have on this planet is kill, and destroy, and protest what you don't like. That is not a culture. That's a disaster. On the other end of the thing was Andrew Cuomo. He at least put up that there was a lot of factions involved in this rioting all over the cities. But I haven't seen a single CNN correspondent, Fox correspondent, ABC correspondent, NBC, CBS, you name it, local TV stations. I haven't seen a single supposedly journalist come up and say, where are the people that are going to stop this? Like I've told you in my videos since I started almost 3 years ago, my ancestors had to do it to leave the home planet. They couldn't save it. And you probably can't save this planet either. But where is the 25 people of you that are going to sit down like my ancestors did and say, enough is enough? We got to set a culture for us. Get rid of the pigmentation issue, number one. Get rid of the prejudice issue, number two. And get rid of the politics, number three. Bigotry, accumulation of wealth, profit, and start thinking about the human condition as one. I haven't seen any of you. Will you black give up being black? And I don't mean give up your music, give up your foods. I mean give up your persona of being a black person. And the white persons give up you being white. And the Asians give up to you being Asians and form a human culture that says, as of this date, we won't tolerate any of these bigotries and pigmentation issues. This belonged to our ancestors in the past. I haven't seen a thing. In my home planet, there was 18 pigmentations. You guys don't even have that many. Today, we're down to 7. And the other ones, they blew themselves up with antimatter. If that's what's in store for you, this is your favorite alien and Bubba. Good day.